Hi, my name is Ava Escamilla, and today I'll be talking about the food and culinary professionals of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. What is it? So, the area of focus that they give is to give members of the Academy ensuring food and culinary expertise for the public. This is by influencing food choices to the public for their health and as well as others. Why I chose this group? I decided to choose this group because I've always had an interest in the culinary side of dietetics, and I've always wanted to know how it plays into effect of bringing in the nutritional side to people and or places for different meaning. This was originally my first choice when I was trying to decide a dietetic route before I realized that I'm more passionate and on the sports nutrition side, but in the long run, depending on how I feel in a couple of years, maybe I'll possibly switch back to the culinary side and learn more about that. The statement and goals that the FCP has is their mission statement is empowering members to be the nation's food, culinary, and nutritional leaders, FCP. The goals that they have, the members' professional goals are to advise culinary into these issues to the public by giving the public the trust and reliability from resisted dietitians as food, culinary, and nutritional experts. The FCP manages the practice resource to carry it out with their mission, vision, and program of work that they have decided. I have a small link in the corner over here, but I will also have it posted in the notes as well. The member and target audience. Their main role are the chair positions for the active members for more than 1 year. Along with those, you can be active member to provide research information for the FCP. The 1 year thing takes a while to get there. Once you have become one year member, you can eventually run for all these chair positions. The roles that they have include the newsletter editor, the webinar chair, policy and advisor leader, the culinary workshop chair, and student members. Each of these are slowly worked over time. Once again, 1 whole year, it takes a while to get there, but eventually does. They do have the student members collaborators with the executive committee on projects from the FCP student members as well. And then requirements for joining must be Academy member of the official FCP list, along with paying the committee fees and student fees over time. Okay, the key activities. A form of publication that they do have are newsletters, CPEU. They have newsletters to read and go over their new recipes and practice different techniques of cooking. For instance, I was reading one of them and it was about avocados and how it's becoming this new and big thing and how it can help you when you're cooking. It's honestly really interesting. Another form of publication are the webinars. The FCP has webinars to those who are paying members of yearly culinary advice. The support that they also have are sponsorships. The FCP gives out sponsors to those who are going into the specific field of practice to help give more research out, as well as scholarships. There are a ton as well, but you have to be an active member and pay as well. So the key advancement for the future are webinars. I did mention that the DPG has set up into place for food and culinary professionals to have yearly webinars for the current and future dietitians to learn more, along with new recipes that the FCP has found to share to members. There are a ton of cookbooks that they are putting out, and it has tons of information for anybody, as long as you're a paying member, as well as subgroups and mentorships to share more about food-based topics for research. This could be really helpful for anybody who's a new graduate or a current student who is learning this. These resources that the DPG are providing could help dietetic students potentially help those who have final projects that require research based off a culinary topic, or they could go back and look at the webinars, recipe books, subgroups, and mentorships that are targeted to a certain area that they are needing and get that information for that said research. So a whole bunch of things that they can mainly use is just typically research-based. The involvement for potential jobs is to gain basic knowledge for the FCP, learn about career opportunities and knowing what you're wanting to pursue within this career. It can greatly help on your resume when you figure out this. You can even go back and talk about it more. To get involved, membership costs of the FCP, not the DPG program, just the FCP, is active members of $40, and a student member is $15, and that is monthly, I'm pretty sure. Joining the academy by going to your choice membership of the DPG official page and find the professional category that is best fit for you. Then you will next choose a said group of your choice and wanting to join. Here at the bottom, if you click it, it takes you directly to the FCP page, not the DPG one. Student opportunities. There are no direct leadership opportunities that is led for the FCP, but their main opportunities that they do have are volunteers for any upcoming events that they have in place. You can definitely be a part of, as long as you're a paying member. Another way for students to be a part of the program is by serving on committees that support, for instance, the newsletter writing and committing for the cooking contest and researches that the FCP has in place. To get better access to the student opportunities, you have to be a paying member first. These are all great and look amazing on your resumes, but unfortunately, you have to pay in order to do most of these. So for my conclusion, the key takeaway that the FCP Academy is a great way for students and professionals that are in this field to learn more about their upcoming research that they might have questions on and their new developments that are on the rise. The benefits for this is opportunities that the SPC provides for students is by giving a great start for students to learn more about the field that they wish to pursue and be able to expand their resume. I believe that if I was going into this field as well, I'd be doing the same thing. I'll be trying to be an active member, knowing what committees I can try to be a part of, volunteer as much as I can, and use a bunch of their research for my own personal papers and quoting them, obviously, as well. But yeah. These are all my resources. The first one on top is the DPG group. It's their main page, which can take you to all the groups that they have. And then the second one is the home for the FCP. That is their main page where it tells you how to be a member, what they're all about, and everything more in between if you would like to learn more. And thank you for your attention. That is all I have today. Thank you.